Hey, welcome back. Twin Cities Live at 4 coming back with you. Our movie critic, Paul McGuire Grimes, always gives us great suggestions on the latest movies out there. Should you watch them? Should you pass? But what does this guy like watching on TV?
Well, let's find out. We're getting Paul's picks for this week's Watch, Read, Listen, presented by the good people at True Vision. Paul, nice to see you,
Hello,
sir.
it's great to be here.
All right, what are we watching?
Okay, so your TV obsession is going to be The White Lotus.
Tell me more.
On HBO.
Everybody's talking
This
about
is
this show.
6 episodes. It recently ended, but you can watch it on HBO Max. And the premise behind it is about a bunch of really rich, privileged people that go to a Hawaiian resort and what happens to them as they're there for the week. And you've got like a family of 5. You've got a recently married couple.
Ooh, Connie Britton.
Yes, so her and Steve Zahn play a couple, and they bring in their family there. She's like a CEO, IT, and then you've got Jennifer Coolidge, who is phenomenal in this. She comes to this resort to kind of bury her mother's ashes. That's Molly Shannon as well, who surprises her son on his honeymoon. So you have all of these people, and like
honeymoon.
what? Yes, I mean that's part of this.
That's
just
a boundary issue.
Exactly, but you see what happens throughout and why she's there. It is just fascinating, and you're thinking, there's a lot of people I don't necessarily care for, their personalities, but you are invested in like, why are they this way? And they get to that, and it's satire too.
Is this 6 episodes?
Yeah.
Is it intended to go season 2, or is this a miniseries?
Great question. So because of how popular it was renewed for season 2, but it's going to be, I think, different characters at a different White Lotus resort.
Oh,
So, yeah.
So this story feels like you get some resolution by the end. I'm sure they're open-ended things that are left for discussion.
Yes, they're great. Yes. When it was done, my husband Ryan and I had a long conversation about this series, and we realized like there are so many different angles that you could talk about with the show, the themes, these characters. Things are left unresolved at the end that you wish there was resolution, but that's kind of the point of the show and who these characters are.
Okay,
phenomenal
Paul.
performances.
The White Lotus on HBO,
Yes,
HBO Max.
yes.
Okay, I've got to get in on that.
I think I know what you're reading because you got
Read
3
45
copies of this.
We like it.
It's called How to Be Anti-Racist.
How to Be an Antiracist by Ibram X. Kendi, and he really was a voice and is a voice right now in this idea of anti-racism, especially after 2020 and the murder of George Floyd. And how do we, and in this book, he talks about how do we go from thinking about racism, not in terms of people and what they say or do, in terms of policy. What is it at that societal level, whether it's national, local, of how there are systems put in place that are inherently racist? How does that play out through class, through failure, success, sexuality, gender? And then he uses his own history. I mean, half the book is like his own growing up, his own history, and bringing these topics and kind of relating to them and how he fought against that, or how to change his own mindset as well.
Well, I like that combination of sort of the bigger picture policy and then also an individual experience, because then I think you can kind of bridge that gap, and then different people might connect with different elements of that.
Exactly, and I've talked to friends about this, which is why I've got multiple copies here. Yeah, you're welcome. Feel free to borrow it if you want to. Yeah. No, we allowed friends to borrow it, or if they wanted to give it to someone else, they could too.
That's
but
great.
I had a friend that resonated with this portion of it, his history. I resonated more with the actual policy part of it, because we don't often think about policy and how that comes into our own everyday life or other people's lives. And when you start thinking about that, it makes a lot of sense of here's how I can affect change going forward. Oh, here are the policies that I don't want to vote for or vote for.
Interesting,
I also
Paul.
wonder, too, if it sort of allows you almost like a backdoor into the conversation, if sometimes people then are just feeling so maybe fragile within this discussion of racism. If you go to the policy first, and then it sort of might open our eyes in some ways of oh boy, and there's some of that personally represented inside of me, too, that I don't want to be there.
Yep.
Okay, so that's what you're reading. What are you looking to? You got a minute to tell us about Jamie Lee Curtis's project.
Yes, so it's a new podcast that Jamie Lee Curtis is doing. It's called The Good Friend with Jamie Lee Curtis Podcast. You can get it wherever you get your podcasts. And what I love about it is she is joined by her friends, Michelle Yeoh, Michelle Williams. There's an episode with Judy Greer and Jennifer Gardner. And it's not necessarily about their Hollywood projects. They may say, oh yeah, Michelle Williams, you and I met while we were doing this Halloween movie. But it's really about themselves as friends. What do we get out of each other in our friendships? What are the values that I look for in a friend? And how does that ebb and flow over time? How do we value the friends that we've lost along the way?
I like podcasts with a specific purpose for the conversation, with like a mission for the conversation.
It is. And then, of course, during each one, you're like, how do I deal with that? Or how do I deal with my friends in this situation? Or what do I need from my friends? It's been very reflective. And I like that it's not about Hollywood. I was a little like, well, people are going to think, oh, it's just another Hollywood podcast. No, it's really deep conversations about friendship.
Okay, this is good. And I like Jamie Lee Curtis.
She's phenomenal. She's one of my favorites.
Really good.
Yeah.
Paul, thanks.
Thanks, Paul.
Thanks
It's good
for
to have
having
you
Great
here.
recommendations. We have links to all of Paul's suggestions on twincitieslive.com. If you'd like to check them out, we say go forth.
Go forth and conquer. We will do the same. More Twin Cities Live coming up right after the break. TCL's Watch, Read, Listen is presented by True Vision Institute. Dr. Chu provides the most vision solutions in Minnesota, from LASIK to cataracts. Contact them today to find out why more Minnesotans are choosing True Vision Institute. And for a limited time, call them and you could qualify for your LASIK surgery absolutely free.